What up, everybody? We are back for week 9.
We are blazing through the season. Our picks are getting better, the games are getting better, and teams that looked like they were dinky in the beginning are starting to round into form. Let's hop on into week 9.
So speaking of teams that are legit, I really think the Lions are. I don't think they're going to have a problem at all covering this 8.5 point spread against the Vikings at home. Carson Wentz is out for the season. J.J. McCarthy should be coming back. I don't think J.J. has it in him to keep this game relatively close at all against just a much better team.
I've got the Lions on the spread and the money line here. I don't see this going the Vikings' way regardless of who's playing quarterback. I think a big part of that is they don't have the Pasternak playing backup anymore, so that boy's out of there. R.I.P. Josh Dobbs. But yeah, no, Lions are going to cake them, J.J. McCarthy or not. So next game we got Bears-Bengals, Battle of the Bees. I think the Bears are going to take this one. It looks like Joe Flacco's not going to play this week, and based on how Jake Browning played earlier this year, I just don't have the confidence that he is going to be able to pick up the momentum that the Bengals have and carry it on for the rest of the week. So give me the Bears on that 2.5 point spread and the money line. They should definitely win this by a field goal, even though they're away.
Yeah, 100%. I completely agree with everything you just said. I don't think that Jake Browning is going to keep this game close. If Joe Flacco plays, that definitely could be a different story. I just don't think he's going to. So I jump on this minus 2.5 point Bears spread right now while you can.
Next up, this seems to be the most lopsided play of the week. Panthers-Packers. Battle of Peas this time. They're mashing up the same names this week. They're going hard. Either way, the Panthers have been pretty competitive this year. I don't want to say that they've just completely stunk. That 13.5 point spread is a lot for me. I'm taking the Panthers on that plus 13.5 just because I feel like they can keep it within 2 touchdowns. However, the Packers are definitely winning this. I'm taking them on the money line all day.
I think that the Panthers are a decent football team. You know, they're a 500 ball club right now. That's solid. They've played pretty well with some decent teams. However, the Packers just beat the crap out of the Steelers last week, and I really didn't think that they were going to. So I'm going to take the Packers to just, steamroll them pretty much. I don't think they'll have too big of a problem covering 2 touchdowns. I think this could end up being like a 20-point game.
Next up, we got Chargers-Titans. I don't know why they have this on a 500 money line or a 9-point spread because the Titans suck. They don't have a new coach. The only thing that's been going good is Shamari DK. I don't see anything great on this team. If you've got their linebacker that's going hard as hell, play him in your IDP. But outside of this is Chargers on the spread, Chargers on the money line.
The problem with the Titans is that they just suck all around. The 9.5 points looks really nice to me for the Chargers. However, it all hinges on whether they feel like playing offense that week or not. They just seem to be hit or miss. I'm going to bet that they have a good game because they're playing such a bad team. So I will take the Chargers minus 9.5, but I won't be surprised if the Titans somehow cover that spread in like a 17-10 game.
That's how this next one is for me. So Falcons-Patriots. On paper, this looks like it's going to go the Patriots' way. I've got it at a 5.5 point spread. I am choosing to take the Patriots on the 5.5 point spread and the 250 money line. However, there is a real possibility that the Falcons walk out here and just kind of decide that this is one of those games where they just want to put it all together and look really good and get everybody hyped up. They're back at 500 and then they're going to suck again. I don't think it's going to go that way. I think the Patriots take this one and Falcons fall to 3-5.
Yeah, I think the Patriots are going to have a game similar to last week where it's pretty close through 2.5 or 3 quarters, and then the Patriots just take off on them and easily cover this 5.5 points.
Drake Mays looked the part. Cracks me up that they are searching for running back help, considering they don't use Travion Henderson worth of shit, and they have him in the backfield. Next up, we got Niners-Giants. They have this only a 2.5 point spread. I get that the Giants defense is good. They're at home. But Mac Jones has shown me no reason not to take him while he's in charge of the Niners thus far. He's played some good games. He's had some rocky points. But overall, it's been a good year for Mac Jones starting at the quarterback position for the Niners. Go ahead and give them to me on that 2.5 point spread and the money line. This is the one that you put into your bet to make that shit look a hell of a lot sweeter.
Yeah, I'm taking the Niners minus 2.5 as well. Their defense is soft, right now it is anyways with all their injuries. I just don't think that the Giants can score enough points though. Yes, the Giants defense is solid, but I think that Mac Jones and this 49ers offense will find a way to manufacture points. And the Giants, after losing Cam Skattebo last week, which is clearly the heartbeat of that team, I don't think that they're going to be able to keep up with them. So 2.5 points looks like a pretty good bet to me. Yeah, that looks solid.
Next up, we got Colts Steelers. I see this being a really good game. It should be pretty competitive, unless the Steelers want to come out and play like Fanny like they did last week. But I don't think that's going to happen because they're not in those Charlie Brown-ass costumes. Steelers should not play like they did last week. I fully intend for them to walk out and play with a little bit of heat underneath their ass at home. I think it'll be a little bit tougher for the Colts. Jonathan Taylor is not carrying his 3-touchdown streak into this week. It's not going to happen. So, give me the Colts. Giving me on the spread and the money line. They're just a better team. I don't care that they're away. I don't care that the Steelers got beat last week and then they still have a winning record, or they're at home. Colts are the better team all the way through.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you too much again, it feels like. I'm going to take the Colts as well. I basically agree with everything you just said. I do think the Steelers are going to play them better than a lot of people are expecting. I don't think the Colts are just going to run away with this, but I do think they're going to cover 3 points. I think that's pretty reasonable. It should be like a 4 to 7 point game.
Next up, we got Broncos-Texans. I don't know why they have this game so close outside of the fact that Patrick Surtain's not playing. However, that defense for the Broncos is still really good. Everybody has not been paying attention to Riley Moss, who has a better coverage overall rating this year than Patrick Surtain, which is crazy to talk about. He's averaging a league low 39% of passes. Don't worry about it too much. Our rookies are good. Our second-year guys are good. We drafted Jahdae Barron in the first round for a reason. We're perfectly fine. Take the Broncos.
This feels like a game that the Broncos should be favored in. So to me, it feels like a trap game. Give me the Texans minus 1.5 points. I don't think you're giving enough credit to not having Surtain on the field. We will see.
Next up, we got Jaguars-Raiders. This is the first week that I actually feel confident just saying Jaguars. There's no reason that they shouldn't win this game. Geno Smith has played like absolute gutter shit. Don't even mess with the Raiders. The Jaguars are just the better team here. Take them on the spread and the money.
This is my upset of the week right here. Give me the Raiders money line. And I say that because they're coming off of a bye week. I feel like Pete Carroll is going to have them in a much better spot than they were before. Everybody's in a new spot this year. So bye week is huge for them. And they're also getting Brock Bowers back. This is a game that I expect the Jaguars to just fuck around and lose. At the end of the day, I don't know if the Raiders are just going to play amazing football, but this is a Jaguars game that year in and year out, they come in and lose these games that they need to win. They always beat good teams and play good teams close and just suck ass against the worst teams.
They did just sign Tyler Lockett, too.
The Raiders did, yes, they did just sign Tyler Lockett. I don't know how much he'll really do, but it's just another body on the field that Pete Carroll's familiar with, and so is Geno Smith.
Yeah, I think it helps with the knowledge of the playbook and familiarity, chemistry that he doesn't have with any of those other receivers. I think it also shows the door for Jacoby Myers here in the coming weeks.
Hopefully he gets traded. He's been sitting on my bench for like 4 weeks.
I've seen that the Broncos, the Bills, and I can't remember who the other team is, are like 1,000% in on it.
Dude, I would be so excited if he went to the Broncos. Yeah. I say that. I think I might rather him go to the Bills. I think he would make the Bills better than he would make the Broncos. Y'all already have I think Troy Franklin's really good and Cortland Sutton is legit. The Bills don't have that. Y'all already have a solid passing attack. It could get a little better, yes, but the Bills, they have nobody for real.
Anyways, next game, we got Saints-Rams. This is just a complete one-sided affair. Don't look at it twice. I'm taking the Rams minus 14 and on the money line. They're the way better team. Saints just made a QB change. They're going with their rookie, who will arguably play worse than Spencer Rattler was playing. Spencer Rattler, in my opinion, was playing pretty good, considering that he was surrounded by absolutely fucking nothing.
I'm with you for the most part. However, I think the Rams win this game by 13 points. It's just a little bit too much for me to put on it. Yes, Puka is back, so that is huge. I don't know what the Saints are going to do, how they're going to stay in this game. It might be some garbage type points that brings them back into the spread. The Rams will definitely win. I'm going to leave this game off all my tickets, if I'm being honest about it. I'm not confident on the Rams minus 14, and I'm not going to put my money on the Saints, but I'm putting the Saints in for my pick. If it was 12 points or 11 points, I'd take the Rams all day. Or even 13.5 maybe. I don't know. 14's fucking tough.
Next up, I wish they would flex this game from 325 to 720. And Chiefs-Bills. This is going to be a sick matchup. Every part of the inside of me screams Bills. And they're at home. But I feel like the Chiefs are just kind of finding their groove. I mean, they're getting back into the rhythm of everything, and clearly Vegas feels the same way considering they have them favored on the spread and the money line. I'm going to go ahead and take them on the -2 and the money line away. I think the Chiefs are going to pull this game off. It will be close. It may be just by that field goal at the end of the game, but it's going to be a damn good game, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, this is definitely the game of the week, might be the game of the year. I don't think that a 2-point spread will cover, bro. Like, I really think this is going to be a 1 or a 2-point game. I'm taking the Bills to win by like 1 or 2 points on a last-second field goal, just because they're at home. I still think the Bills are better than the Chiefs. Yes, the Chiefs are finding their groove. They're looking much more like themselves. But yeah, this game is monumental for playoff seeding. Give me the Bills to get it at home. Hopefully they can see the Chiefs back in their building in December or January, whatever.
Next up, we got the late night game. Could end up being good, could end up being bad. Just depends on if Jaden Daniels is going to play. It looks like he's good to go. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and rock with the opinion that he is going to play. I'm going to take the Commanders on that +3 spread at home and on the money line. No reason not to. I understand the Seahawks are good. They've played decent, but I don't think they're good enough to beat this Commanders team at home. Commanders still have a good defense, regardless of if they're missing Terry McLaurin. Deebo Samuel's fat ass has been able to make his way around the field just as effectively. So go ahead and throw me the Commanders on this one.
I'm going to take the Seahawks -3 because I think they are good enough to beat the Commanders on the road, regardless of who's playing quarterback for them. They're just good, man. I've lost quite a few dollars so far this year on the Seahawks betting against them, but they continue to prove me wrong, so I'm finally going to jump on the hype train with them. And yeah, dude, they're good. JSN looks amazing. Their defense is solid. I actually disagree with you. I don't think the Commanders' defense is worth 2 shits. They really aren't, bro. I don't think Sam Darnold's going to have too big of a problem getting the ball wherever he needs to get it to.
3-5 record shows it all, but that's without Jaden Daniels on our arm, and I think they pull this one off.
Okay.
Get back into the groove. Next up, we got Monday night, Cardinals, Cowboys. Back to shitty night Monday nights. I really want to say the Cardinals, but I'm not. Unfortunately, I got to take the Cowboys at home. Go ahead and give me the Cowboys. It screams a game that they're going to lose, but I think they're just going to pull it off. They've got CD back. They've got some effective pieces. Optimally, they should just pull it off.
Agree in the fact that I think the Cardinals should win this game. The Cowboys defense is that bad. However, the Cardinals defense isn't that great. They're way better than the Cowboys, that's for sure. But I think that Dak is just having such a good season that the Cardinals won't be able to keep up. They've done it time and time again where they either have a lead or they're very much in the game all the way to the end and then find a way to lose. I think this will be like that again. It should probably be a pretty entertaining game. Offense on both sides. Now, if Kyler doesn't play, which there's a real chance he doesn't, you should go lock in Cowboys 2.5 right now. And then if you want to hedge it later in the week, do so.
Either way, you're good to go on that one. That is all we've got for this weekend. It is Halloween weekend. Y'all know how the games go on Halloween weekend. Shit gets freaky. So there's a chance we walk out of this weekend 0-14. We'll see how it goes.
Or 14-0.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out our chalkboard. We've got some fun games over there that y'all can do with coins. We'll get you next week.